Hi, I'm SinfulBehaviors, and I released one major video this year. I meant to release more, but I just didn't. Oops. I'm definitely not getting this out before midnight, but hey, it'll be my first major video of 2019. So, to cap off the year, I'm gonna do a quick review of every new game I bought or played in 2018. Every single one. So, let's get going. This game was neat. It looked fantastic, played well, and the story was really fun. The only problem I really had with it was that half of the DLC felt fucking lame. I don't think I should have had to pay for base form Saiyans, but hey, Broly and Bardock were cool. I also suck at the game, but I can't take points away for me being a scrub. 8 out of 10. I got this for my birthday, meaning I was over 3 months tardy to the party. I mostly played it with my friend Groovy, and it's so much fun with other people. Solo, it's a bit tedious, but when working with other players, it's a fucking treat. The monster selection is pretty choice too. The only real drawbacks are that it gets kinda grindy, the story is kinda lame, and some of the hunts can drag on way too long. But hey, 7 out of 10. Fuck you, Konami. 1 out of 10. Boy, do I love this formula. Like, this is essentially the third game with the same exact formula, but I liked this one better. I think it's because the setting is closer to home. Far Cry 3 was neat, but I'm not the biggest fan of tropical locations. 4 was cool with its Nepalese-esque setting, but bringing it to America for the first time was a really good choice. The villains were super interesting to me, even if there were some moments that were frustrating. I liked that the endings were really dismal, there was no good ending, but they did leave something to be desired. Overall, I really liked it. 8 out of 10.
Why are you looking at me? There are miracles happening, and you're looking at me? What's so interesting?
Neat! I like the customization. I can finally make the Jaggers and Red Dragons. 7 out of 10. This game is so goddamn cute. It's super fun. It's a great puzzle game, and it's just a real nice time overall. 8 out of 10. Mighty and Ray are cool additions. They're pretty good, fun to play as. For like $5, it's pretty goddamn good. 4 out of 5. It's literally just the Mega Man X games for new consoles. But considering how expensive it would be for me to get all the games for Super Nintendo or PlayStation or whatever the fuck they came out on, yeah, I'd say it's a pretty good deal. 7 out of 10. There's a lot of content, but it's kinda hollow. 5 out of 10. How much do I really have to say? The game's fucking amazing. The swinging and fighting and everything is great. The story is Spider-Man perfection. There's some issues here and there, but you know what? I think I'm gonna make a full video on this. My original entry here was way too goddamn long, so I'm just gonna have to make it a full video. 9 out of 10 regardless. It's a cute yet creepy 2D Dark Souls Metroid Castlevania hybrid. It's the Dark Souls of platformers, you might say. I liked it. 7 out of 10. I played this with my dad. I don't have a dad anymore. I would play it again if there were more fucking levels. 6 out of 10.
Don't make a scene.
No!
It's just the new WWE 2K game. There's definitely some upgrades like in the texture department, but it's still kind of a mess. I mean, what the fuck was that Hardy Compound shit? At least they made the career mode better. 6 out of 10. I love Soul Calibur. The customization options have allowed us to create some disgustingly amazing monsters. And the game is as tip-top as it's ever been, but too bad I'm shit at it. 7 out of 10. What a stupid name. At least the rest of the game doesn't follow suit. It reminds me of the Ninja Storm games, but for an anime I actually like. No option for subtitles on the menus, though, which is disappointing, because I like knowing what my characters are saying, and that does not change when I'm on menus. No Eyes of Heaven style caption boxes here. However, the proper game is great, so 8 out of 10. Holy shit, this game is great, but it's conflicting. It's a big rootin' tootin' adventure, the story is great, and the gameplay is fun, but it's marred by its length. It's too long. I do not need to hear about having some goddamn faith in Tahiti this much. The stories of unnecessary crunch time on the dev team really suck, though. That's a part that I'm really not a fan of, and I really wish that game companies would stop with the fucking crunch time culture. But hey, I can set KKK members on fire and feed racist to gators. That's all I've ever wanted in a video game. 8 out of 10. This is pretty much what I wanted from an Undertale sequel. Or AU. Prequel? I have no idea what this is, but it's fun. Unfortunately, it's only a demo, but it's so much fun. It is so good. I cannot wait for the final version. 5 out of 5. Damn. Nintendo really outdid themselves on this one. The gameplay is satisfying, and I would say it's near perfect. The spirit system is surprisingly fun, and classic mode has been kind of overhauled near perfectly. World of Light is missing the same level of story and fun and wackiness that Subspace had, but it's still pretty good. The selection of fighters is amazing, even if there's too many goddamn counters. Unfortunately, no home run contest or true all-star mode, but I do not need that much more. I've put so many hours into this that I do not care. 9 out of 10. This game is really fun. It seems like it's a great port, but I would not know because I never played the original. The graphics are amazing, the music is great, and the sounds are pretty crisp, considering this is a remake of a 15-year-old game. The controls are a bit awkward, very tank-like, but you get used to it. 8 out of 10. An amazing game with a middling DLC. How many times have I heard that? The gameplay is obviously fine, but shit. The heist story was decent, Turf Wars was kinda lame in most places, but Silver Lining kinda saved the set. It is definitely not on par with the full game, though. And no, the screwball challenges aren't bad. She's not even that annoying. Overall, the DLC is around a 4 out of 5. What a wonderful game. It's not long, but it's pretty gripping. Honestly, though, there are certain things that can be real frustrating, especially that annoying light puzzle and the end of the game. It's still pretty great, though. 7 out of 10. Grease is one of the best games I've ever played. The art is amazing. The way the colors shift and change as you go are absolutely stunning. The music by Berlinist is beautifully done, and it is masterful in how it works with the rest of the game. It's incredibly easy, but for good reason. The game is a perfect representation of personal loss and the emotions that go along with it. It reminds me of Journey, except instead of exploring your emotional connection to others and how they can help you overcome things that you can't by yourself, Grease explores a more internal sense of what you go through when you lose something. Someone, something, anything. And it's very important to explore these themes in things like video games, more interactive mediums. And I honestly cannot think of a better game to do that. There's no difficulty to it except, playing through your own tears. But the experiences and the feelings that go along with it and the way that the game wordlessly conveys its story and its message, I love it. It's amazing. All of my love goes out to Conrad Rosé, Ari Savello, Adrian Miguel, Alba Fiea, all of the people who worked on this game, all of the members of Nomada Studios. You made my favorite game of 2018. 10 out of 10. And that is it for 2018. Even if the year kinda sucked, at least video games were above average. Well, let's just hope that 2019 was better than that fucking shit show. If you liked the video, like, comment, and subscribe. Or don't. I don't care.